Hare Krishna. So in previous session we covered P. P stands for protection from the glamour of Kalyuga. Next is A. A is association guard. Association guard. We should be very watchful of whom our children are associating with. Actually, our character is nothing but the resultant of the top 5 people we associate with. That's what our life is. That's what our character is. So we should always keep a check on what things is my child laughing at, because on what things we laugh at tells our character. Is my child laughing on some intellectual jokes, some double meaning jokes, or some third class non-veg jokes? On what is my child laughing at? That shows his inner content. How does bad association come in the life of a child? Well, children, they get bad association, reason being bad association gives them time. Often it is seen that parents are not giving their children sufficient amount of time, but they would associate with those who is giving them time. Often bad association gives time. In case the child is stressed, so the bad association comes here, says, hey, what happened, man? Chill out, that's okay, what happened to you? Listens to the concern and then gives the cigarette. Hey, come on, just try it. It's okay, nothing happens. We have been doing it for years, man. Nothing happens. And in this way, bad association inspires bad activities which ultimately become habits. Association. We are what we associate with. Just like a drop of water, when it falls in the mud, it becomes mud. When the drop of water, it falls on the lotus leaf, it becomes dew. When the drop of water from the rain, it falls inside the oyster, it becomes pearl. It is all water droplets, but depending on the association, it gets its destination. Similarly, we also get our destination depending on the kind of association which we have. Association. Like Albert Einstein, when he formulated the theory of relativity, so he would go to various colleges, universities, institutions to deliver a speech on the theory of relativity. So the driver used to sit on the front seat and he would also listen to the lecture. So once he was driving Mr. Albert Einstein, and he told Albert Einstein that, sir, I have heard this lecture on theory of relativity so many times that even I can deliver a lecture on theory of relativity. So Albert Einstein said, okay, all right. So next avenue, instead of me, you can go to the podium and you can deliver the speech. All right. So this time, Albert Einstein, he was driving the car, and then he told his driver to pose as Albert Einstein, and he was escorted, was taken to the podium, and then Control C, Control V, or say Command C, Command V, ditto copy, as it is, he delivered the lecture, and everyone clapped. So there was one student, he raised his hand. He said, sir, I've got one question, sir. Question. Okay, what is your question? And then the student asked a very hyper scientific question, which the driver who was posing as Albert Einstein had no idea. And then this driver who was posing as Albert Einstein, he said, well, such an easy question. Even my driver can answer that. Driver, answer. So how could a driver could pose as Albert Einstein? Reason being, this driver was associating with Albert Einstein. So we should be very conscious about the association with whom our child is talking to. Now this bad association is not through friends. It can be through social media. It can be through magazines. It can be through the books. It can be through a PlayStation, a video game. So we should be very conscious that from where is this bad association coming and contaminating the mind of my child. So A stands for association guard. So P-A-R. So in next video we are going to discuss about R. R means respect as a culture. Hare Krishna. See you in the next video.